An independent review commissioned by the United Nations has concluded that Israel's accusations against UNRWA staff lack credible evidence. The review, led by former French Foreign Minister Colonna and supported by 3 Nordic research institutes, found no substantiation for Israel's claims that UNRWA staff were members of terrorist groups. The review highlights that Israel had not raised concerns about UNRWA's employee vetting process since 2011, making its first complaints in January 2024. Israeli authorities have not responded to requests from UNRWA for supporting evidence to open an investigation into the allegations. Israel had accused UNRWA staff of involvement in the October 7th attack on Israel. However, the Colonna report notes that Israel failed to support its allegations with evidence. Following the Israeli accusations, 18 donor countries, including the United States, suspended funding to UNRWA. However, most donors have since resumed funding, with some increasing their contributions. Only 6 countries, including the US and the UK, have maintained funding suspensions. The US plans to continue its suspension until March 2025, despite expressing low confidence in the Israeli allegations. Israel's objections to UNRWA's work in Palestinian territories have long been contentious. UNRWA's head, Philippe Lazzarini, stated that Israel aims to end the agency's operations in Gaza.
In Gaza, the government of Israel seeks to end UNRWA's activities. The agency's requests to deliver aid to the north are repeatedly denied. Our staff are barred from coordination meetings between Israel and humanitarian actors. Worse, UNRWA premises and staff have been targeted since the beginning of the war. 178 UNRWA personnel have been killed.
Despite suggestions that other agencies could fill the gap, the extent of the crisis in Gaza indicates otherwise. Backers argue that UNRWA must be allowed to work in Gaza without restrictions and with full international support, as its services are deemed indispensable for providing life-saving aid and essential services to Palestinian refugees across various regions. The humanitarian situation in Gaza is dire, with millions at risk of famine, according to the Integrated Food Security Phase Classification (IPC) system. Living conditions are appalling, with overcrowded living spaces and limited access to basic hygiene items due to halted imports.